What's up guys, it's the Cheapster here, back with another video, and today we got another fun one. I'm going to be working for Uber Eats today because I'm trying to get like a baseline on how all of the companies are kind of running right now, because I know some of them have really kind of slowed down, and I've already did one on Grubhub, so I'm kind of trying to compare them all. So it is actually a Saturday, so it should be a busy day to work, and I'm going to work from 5 until 10, just like I did with that Grubhub video. And I'm feeling pretty good because Uber has actually been pretty good in my city. Of course, all cities are different, so I can't say that yours is going to be good, but I feel like today might be a pretty good day. But before I get started guys, let me remind you guys, if you haven't downloaded Get Upside, you can use my referral link down below in the description to get cash back on gas. You'll actually get a bonus if you use my referral link. That just gives you cash back from the stations you probably already buy from anyway. It's amazing. I use it all the time. It's basically just like free money. There's also a bunch of other promo codes down there that you guys can save money with, so check that out. All right guys, it is 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on and see how this day goes with Uber Eats. All right, so it actually took a while to get my first order to come in. One just came in now, and it was for like $8 to an area I don't really like to go to. It's trafficy. It's kind of hard to find houses over there. So definitely not something I want to do. So hopefully stuff starts to pick up. I do feel like between 5 to 5:30 a lot of times when I turn on, it's pretty slow, and then the dinner rush kicks in. So that's all right. All right, guys, I just got my first order for $12. It's really close, and it's a close pickup and a close drop off. So that's a pretty good start there. I would also like to point out that I've got my light on, and it is 5:40, and it's already like, it doesn't look as dark because my phone is like making it look lighter outside. It's pretty dark already. Daggone this daylight savings. It's definitely hard to film this time of year because every time I want to record, I mean, I have to turn it on because you really can't see me very well. And that's right now. It's only gonna get darker. All right, it's dark, but got that order and head there now. All right, got that order dropped off. Pretty easy delivery. That was nice for $12. They had it ready and everything. While I was dropping it off, I did get a McDonald's order, I think, that came in, but I really couldn't see it because I was using like the map. So it was like just showing me where I was. It was confusing. So I couldn't really tell what it wanted, but it was like $3. So I think that was a terrible order anyway. So I just rejected that. And then also I just got another order. I guess it popped up as a notification saying I had an order, but then when I went to the app, nothing ever came up. So I don't know what that was. Honestly, I really like the Uber Eats like platform, and I feel like I do pretty well when I work for them, but they have so many bugs in their app. But yeah, now I'm just sitting around waiting for the next order. All right, I got my next order for about $11. It's really close again, and a really close drop off. This is kind of what I like about Uber. It's very slow, I feel like, most of the time. I kind of just sit around, but when the orders come in, a lot of times they seem to be big. So it's actually like, yeah, you're not like working as much, and maybe you do make a little less, but it's not as like demanding as the other ones. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see how this day goes, but I'll go pick that order up now. All right, got that order picked up, and then I actually got another order for the same place for $10. So I guess I just go back in and pick that one up. I can't see where I'm delivering to, which is kind of annoying when they do that, but I'm sure for $10, it's probably worth it when I'm right here. It's probably ready. All right, that took a little bit longer to get that one than I thought it would, but I got them both picked up. That restaurant changed completely. The first time I was in there, it was like completely like empty, and there was like, it was really easy to get the order. That time, it was literally the span of like 2 minutes. It was just packed. There were orders everywhere. I don't know what happened in those 2 minutes, but it took a little bit to get that order, but I'll go do this now. The way that Uber works with doing doubles is kind of confusing because it doesn't really like show you both addresses and let you choose, kind of like how Grubhub does. So I guess you just kind of have to go with whatever direction they take you. So I just follow that. All right, got that order dropped off. That was a rough one. It was really hard to find. And Uber, as far as I can tell, you can only use like their map. So it was like not showing me. It was like saying it was like off the freeway, which it was not. So I did talk to the guy for a while to find it, but I did find it, drop that off, and now I'm going to drop off the other one, which looks like it's probably one I should have done before this one, but they don't give me the option. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why they do it that way, but I'll go drop it off. All right, got that order dropped off, and it looks like that pizza order I did, the first order I did, the person actually raised the tip. So that's like a $17 order now. So that's awesome that they did that. But I got all these dropped off. Now I'm actually gonna head back up to where I was at the beginning because I gotta get out of this area because I think I'm actually out of the boost zone. I did forget to mention I'm in a boost right now, so I'm making a little bit more. And actually from 8 to 10, I think it's even higher of a boost. So that'll be good when I get to that. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention. I am Uber Eats, like the lowest level you can be. I'm not like one of the whatever drivers, I forget what they're called, like when you actually have so many deliveries that you start getting stuff from them, which I assume you probably get better orders if you're that, but I'm just the base level, so I'm just comparing this to what the base level of Uber Eats is like right now. All right, it's dark and you can't see me, but I got another order for that same restaurant I just picked up, and it's actually up in an area I want to stay in anyway, so that'll be nice to drop that off up there and not leave the boost area. Also, this order came into me before I got back to the boost zone, so I'm not sure if that means I get the boost or I don't, because the restaurant's in the boost area. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. All right, got that order picked up. I'm using my Grubhub bag, by the way, because Uber Eats doesn't give you one. No double order this time, but hey, it was ready right away. That's always really nice. I do feel like Uber Eats is usually ready right when you get there, which is huge for not wasting your time trying to do deliveries, so you don't have to be waiting at restaurants, so you can actually make some good money. It is Asian food, and man, I hate delivering Asian food because it always smells so good and it makes me hungry. All right, got that order dropped off, and then I got another order for Willy Taco, which was like $4, so definitely declined that. That was a pretty far order too. So I'm gonna head back out of this area, back to where I was, and hopefully get some more good orders. All right, so I just got bombarded by orders. Let me show you those really quickly. Some of those were pretty bad. They were like really low, like $4 and stuff like that. There was one that was shopping that was also really low too, that I didn't want to do at Walgreens. And then there was one that I wanted to do that was like about $9, but as soon as I got on to look at it, it disappeared. So I don't know what happened there. There's a lot of bugs with the Uber app. I don't really understand, but this isn't a review of that. This is just to see how it is compared to these other apps and how it is running right now. But I did get an order for Taco Bell for 7 something. That's not far, and it actually takes me to downtown, so it's not a bad area to be. So I'm at the drive-thru right now. I'm gonna pick that up and then take that there. All right, got that order dropped off. It was in a parking garage. It was a little difficult. I talked to the guy again, but not too bad. I found it pretty quickly. But that was a pretty quick order, so even though that was a low amount, I did that so quickly that that was definitely worth it. But yeah, now I'm downtown, so I'm just gonna kind of wait here because I'm probably gonna get orders. I got one that was bad that I went ahead and rejected. It's a terrible place to park, and it was already a low order. But yeah, hopefully I get some good downtown orders right now. And actually it's 8 o'clock, so we have a new boost zone, and it's I think 1.7 or whatever I show here. That's actually better than what it was before. I actually got on and it didn't show that I was in a boost zone, even though one was supposed to start. It showed the promotions, so I went offline and then went back online, and it shows it now. So I don't know if that's something you have to do that. I think that should be automatic, but whatever, that fixed it. So I'm in the boost zone now. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes since my last order. I've been just sitting downtown here. Sometimes I feel like that's usually what happens. If I actually get downtown, it's not good. So I'm gonna head back to where I was getting orders, because it seems like when you're in the outskirts sometimes, that's where you get better orders. All right, got the first order I've gotten in a long time, and it was not a very good order, so I went ahead and rejected that. Definitely slowing down at this point. I was hoping that it would still kind of go well. I guess I know Uber Eats does kind of slow down at night. I think people start using stuff like DoorDash at night. Uber Eats doesn't have as much. All right, I actually just got another order for the Chinese restaurant I'm like sitting at, but it's to a hospital, which is a pain in the butt to try to deliver. It wasn't a very good order. It was only like about $7. It was 6 something. So I'm not going to do that one, but hopefully more come in for this Chinese restaurant, because I'm right here, so I can grab them right away and just go deliver them. All right, guys, so a huge order for $2,000 just came in. This is insane. I've never had anything. Just kidding. I've been sitting there this whole time. Actually, haven't had a single order. Actually, my Apple Watch just went off and told me it was time to stand, so obviously I haven't had an order for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and head home and just hang out there for a little bit and see if anything else comes in the next hour. Hey buddy, did you miss me? Do you want to come deliver with me? Would that be fun? Yeah. Oh, go get Joy. Get Joy. Are you gonna be wild now? He's a little needy. Can you show me your dino? Where's your dino? That's not a dino, that's a monkey. All right, just when I was about to call it quits, I got one more order. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It'll go over 10 o'clock, but it will be just a little bit over 10. But it's to that same Chinese restaurant that I've been to a bunch tonight, so I'll go get that now. All right, got that order. This is kind of a far order. I didn't really realize as much, but you know, whatever, it's the last order, so I'll take it. All right, got that order dropped off. That was a lot farther than I thought. It wasn't actually too bad, since like traffic is like nothing at this time of night, but this is like a whole city over from Greenville. It's called Malden. It's not actually like Greenville. I saw on the map where it said Main Street, and I was thinking, oh, Main Street's got to be like downtown somewhere then. No, it's Main Street of Malton, but it's all right. So it is after 10 now, so I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna talk about how this day went, tell you guys how many miles I drove and how much I made after all the tips come in. All right, so I am back. I am done with my night of doing Uber Eats. So let's talk about how much I made and how much I drove and what this means for Uber Eats. So in total tonight, I made $66.20 after all the tips had come in, and they all have come in, so that's not gonna change. And I drove in total 46 miles. So the mileage to how much I made is not too bad. That's about like right on track with what I normally try to do. I usually try to make like $1.50 per mile or like $2 per mile, somewhere between there. So that's honestly pretty close to that. But I will say for how the day went, like I said, this is not a review of it, but man, oh man, is Uber Eats just a really buggy app. There are just so many issues with it. Like I can't even explain all of the issues that happen. I may have to do a full video just talking about how buggy Uber Eats is. It kind of blows my mind with the fact that they're Uber and they should have their platform set up well from being Uber, but it's so buggy for some reason. But overall, I would say for 5 hours of work, and I even gave a little bit, worked a little bit longer, that is not good to make $66. Especially on a Saturday evening, that's a very bad amount of money. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to have 66 bucks, but I just gave up my Saturday evening to go work for 5+ hours and only make $66. Not to mention I had to drive 46 miles, so that takes some of that money out too. I'm definitely pretty surprised by that because lately when I've done Uber every now and then, it's been really good. A lot of times I'll get orders that are like 20 to 30 bucks. Those don't always come in, but if you get one of those throughout a day, obviously that really is gonna bump up how much you make. So definitely different than what I expected today and definitely disappointing. But yeah, that's it. I wish I had better things to say, but I mean, I know that's kind of how things have been lately. They've all been like kind of low paying and just not working like they used to. And that's why I'm doing these videos, so I can see and show you guys what things are like right now and going into 2022, what things probably will be like. I do want to mention it's also cold right now. It's about like 40 degrees out, so that's a time when most people would be ordering. So still, I didn't get many orders. But yeah, guys, that's it for working my day of Uber Eats to see how it is. If you guys like the video, remember to do the cheapest thing you can today. Tap that like button. Also subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. Also, guys, remember to use my links down below in the description, like I said, for Get Upside to sign up to save money on gas or anything else I've got down there. That really helps support the channel and I really appreciate it. But I will see you guys in the next video, and remember, stay cheap.
Hey, you better be saving that money. Don't you be spending it now. You're still here watching this? You might as well just subscribe. Why would you not at this point?